Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. So we're currently working with the Wanderlust printable mini album templates that are available in my Etsy shop, and we are also using the Prima Lavender Frost paper collection for this mini album that we are creating. There will be a link below to my templates. There is also a playlist specifically here on YouTube just for this mini album. So it will be called the Lavender Frost Wanderlust mini album, or it might be Wanderlust Lavender Frost mini album. But you can start from the beginning and work your way down. It'll go step by step, video by video. That way you don't get lost. So if you're coming in late to this set of videos for this mini album, then I would suggest you start at that playlist. The first video will be an introduction to the templates as a whole that I create myself by hand and turn them into a printable template. And then the second video will talk about what we're going to be using, and then the third video making the covers, so on and so forth. So if you want to start from the beginning, go down there and hit that playlist. It'll be linked down below. Also, some products and things that I use will also be linked down below as well. So this is future Jennifer recording this intro because I was creating I was embellishing these covers, and I got carried away with how much I was doing. I was doing a lot of thought process in the footage. We were creating a bunch of different little elements, and the footage just got to be way too long, so I had to break it up. So down in the description box below, this is the second video for embellishing these covers. So down in the description box below, there'll be the first video linked if you missed that one. The first video for embellishing these covers will be linked. And then once the third video for embellishing these covers is public, I will have that also linked down in the show more section below as well. So I had to split it up. So again, this is the second video, and this is where we're headed, just in case you're wanting to know. This is where we're on our way to. So if you want to learn how we did all of these different little elements in here, then you're going to have to stay tuned, watch this video, and watch the next video, and hopefully you watch the last video. But I do apologize. I got carried away with myself. I got excited about creating, and I kind of went overboard. So I will do better when I'm filming in the future to not have to come back and re-record intros and outros and things like that. But I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. We get a little bit further along. We don't get all of this accomplished because, again, there's one more video after this one just embellishing the covers. So, all right, you guys. So now we're going to go to the original footage, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's focus on this piece right here. So what I'm thinking is I could use my large cutoff piece from the cover, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use, I think, one of my 4x6 cards. I just need to figure out which one I want. And I'm going to do some layering, and I'm going to sew on this tag, so I just need to figure out, I like that one. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out. Because I think I'm going to do an actual little pocket there on the side as well. I should pull one of each out so that way I can see it a little better. Ooh, I like that one too. Oh, there's one of those already loose. So when I first started talking about where'd that piece go? When I first started talking about doing this album, I had this little demo piece. This is like where I'm kind of going. So this is kind of the feeling I'm trying to get to here. Let's see how we do. I'm not going to do it exactly like this, but this is kind of the feeling I got going on. All right, so I just need to decide what paper I want to use. They all have the same thing on the back side, so I'm not worried about that. And I'm going to use some of my trim. I think I'm going to use some of my trim, so that matters too. Should I use this one? I might just go What do y'all think? Do you think that looks good? I think I'm going to tear this because I want it to be like a pocket. Another pocket, yeah. Like that. And then I think I'm going to be putting a label here, and I do want to do a key. Let me find my metal embellishments. A lot of really pretty keys. Oh, there's another heart. Where's the one I just had? This one's a heart too. I'm not sure how I want it to go, but we could do a key. Let's go ahead and trim this off. So the label I think I want to use is in my templates, and I believe it's this one, page 13. It's a smaller, oh, I'm also thinking about this bow. I might want to use this bow too. Decisions. Shoot. Okay, all right. I think I'm going to print page 13 onto a piece of coffee stained paper. Okay, let me grab so that I can use this label, and then I can use this envelope on the back cover as an insert. Let's see, what do I got here? I like to pick my papers. I just don't grab all willy-nilly, you know? I'm a little weird. You notice how the front and the back are two different colors? Let's do this one. So I'll print page 13 on that. And then I think, for page 12, I'm going to print this in purple. So the number 17 purple, just like on the back cover that we used, I'm going to print this page on cardstock so that I could use the bow, and then we can use these other elements other places in the album. So let me do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, here's page 13 onto some coffee stained paper, and then page 12 I got purple, the number 17 shades of color purple on the back side, or on one side, and then the other side I printed the note paper page 12 background design, because I thought that way I've got options. I could use both sides, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it later on in the album. So, but I do know I want this bow to be purple, so I am going to cut this label out and this bow out. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this away from this paper, and I'm going to stick this in my stuff to use. And then I'm also going to cut this away. So I'm going to cut this out off camera, but you just cut all the way around the outside and fold it just like we did this envelope. No big deal, but I'm going to cut that out at the same time off camera. So I'm going to trim this label out. At least this is what I think I want on my cover, because I want to have a spot to like put on there what the album is about. Like, is it just about a birthday, or is it about Christmas, or is it about a family reunion, anniversary, a wedding, whatever. So you can put dates and whatnot. So I was thinking about that being somewhere around there. There's my scraps over here. And then let's cut this bow out. This is the same type of bow that's in my Everlasting. Is it my Everlasting? Or is Everlasting and my Lovely Layers? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's in both. So I'm just going to trim around both pieces here. Alright, I got both pieces cut out. I got a little carried away with my cutting. I didn't do a very good job. But that's okay. I'm going to move those aside. So now I'm going to ink the purple side. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to ink both sides. Just in case I messed up. And cut inside the line. So how to put these together. Whoops. Let me just shove that. So I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm going to just kind of like, you know how you used to curl ribbon? So I'm just going to do that with the bow part of this piece, just like that. So it kind of makes it like a cup, it turns it into like a C, right? So then these little extra tabbies on the end here, I'm just going to flip those back on itself, on both of them, just like that, right? So then both of those pieces are going to get attached to the inside of there. You can't see. Can you see? You can't. There we go. So both of those little tiny flaps are going to get attached right down to the inside of the bow right there. So I'm going to do that first. I take a piece of tape. There it is. I'm just going to put a little bit right on the inside there. Burnish that down. Peel that tape backing off. Bring one side in, press it down. Bring the other side in, press it down, like that, right? So then you got something that looks like this. We're going to need something for the center. Shoot, I didn't do a very good job there. I'm going to try to rough these edges up real quick. Right, so then these you can do however you want. You can like flip these little tail parts this way. You can flip them the other way. Oops. Right, it just really depends on the look you're going for. We'll have to mess around with it just a little. You can have it doing, like have some motion. But then this gets attached down to here, like that. Right, so it just really depends on what you want to do. So I'm thinking, it's got this pocket here. I've got my label, my key. The key might go this way. Got my trim. Might scoot that over a little bit more. Got my key. Maybe have this bow right here. Like that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's have this bow up a little higher. Like that. So that's what I'm thinking. But now this needs something, don't it? Okay, so I need to find, I've got a whole bunch of rusted stuff. I have a video on how I rusted this stuff. It's called Let's Just Rust Some Stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I'll link that down below. Although I don't see any brads. Ah! Got a whole bunch of rusted brads. So they start off silver, obviously, and now they're not. Let me stick these in here because I might use these some more. Like this key started out super shiny silver, and it's not any longer. Alright, so I've got me a brad. And then should I go ahead and glue this together? Or should I try to make it to where I can... No, let's just put it together with the brad. That way I can turn it or whatever I need to do. So I'm going to get something. I've lost my paper piercer. So frustrating. I have a die pick, so I'm just going to use it. I hadn't had my paper piercer for very long, but now I've lost it. So I'm just going to poke a nice hole there. Now these brads are got really big. It's got a really big like post. So let me stick this back down here. I'm going to make it to where it's a little bit like a more of a slash than a hole, so that I can get this in here. Aha! There we go. So then I'm going to have to be creative on how I'm going to get this to fold and not be seen. There we go. Perfect. So now I have my bow, right? Maybe my pocket should come up just a little higher. So that all my stuff can be seen. I like it. Do you guys like it? Oh, this needs a... Well, let's wait on that. Okay, let me ink this. I don't know if I'm going to ink that yet. Let me ink this. Just barely. And I'm going to rough this up a little. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, I think, is attach this to the page. All right, I'm going to grab my sewing machine. Okay. You're not going to be able to see everything I'm doing, I don't think. But I have it sitting on the floor next to me for when I think I'm going to be sewing. So that's where I have to put it. So you're not going to be able to really see what I'm doing, but I have my sewing machine linked in my special Amazon list down below if you guys want to check it out. So I think I'm just going to, I think I'm going to use a zigzag stitch. So, okay, I'm just going to attach this onto this paper. There's a lot of you that said that, you know, you've never sewed on paper before. I'm just using a regular needle, I think. Because I found that the heavy duty needles on just regular paper makes too big of a hole. So I just did like a zigzaggy, right? And I just used, obviously you can see the thread there. I didn't use any crazy color thread, right? And so then this, I know y'all can't see, but it's gonna go here. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to sew anything else on here before I attach it to the pocket? I think I'm gonna glue this. I wonder if I should sew around the edge. Probably not. Maybe I should. Maybe I should glue it or sew it on here. All right, let me see where I should place it. If I do that, where is it gonna go? All right, I'm gonna go back to a straight stitch. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attach this on here. I'm committing. I am committing. I guess what's the worst thing that could happen, right? I think it's funny that I backstitch like like it's fabric. Okay, I didn't even do a very good job of stitching that on there. That's awesome. That's okay. All right, I'm going to stitch it down the bottom here real quick. Okay. All right, let me see if I can show you what I got here. It's kind of where we're at. Can you see that? Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the book page. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to go ahead. I'm going to sew it on 2 sides. Okay, so now there's a pocket there. Okay, I think that's all the sewing I'm gonna do. Maybe. I'm gonna sit this down on the floor. And I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm trying to look and see here where I want my bow to go before I attach things down, I think. Let me bring the whole book over. Here, let's open it, let's close it like this. Use some tape to keep it upright. Right, so then this could go literally right there in the middle, which might be kind of cute, right? I can't tell. I can't see at an angle. Because what I want to do is I want to sew that down instead of gluing it. So I was thinking about using some cream seam binding that I've crinkled, which I also have a video on that. I will try to remember to link that video below. That's how I color and crinkle and store my seam binding. That's obviously way too big of a piece. Then I thought this could go up at an angle like that, right? So it kind of looks like the bow is hanging on to it a little bit. What do you think? I'm kind of taking away the space from my label, aren't I? There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because I want to do this before I glue anything down, is I'm going to take this and I'm going to sort of sew it. So I'm just going to take a needle, and this is just crochet thread, but the problem is, since I've already made this a pocket, it's kind of hard to get that on there, but I'm just going to poke it through the pattern paper and such, like this. Ow. Try not to poke myself again. And I'm going to tie a knot. I think I'm going to bleed. Nobody ever said crafting wasn't dangerous to you. So I'm doing it this way because sometimes the glue, you can see the big globby glue. So I'm just going to attach it this way with a knot. hopefully all this will make perfect sense when we get done, and you'll be like, oh. So you might want to watch it one time through and then come back and watch it again. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom, except I'm not going through the book paper. I'm only going through this layer up here that I added. So I probably could have done that before I sent it through the sewing machine, huh? But that's okay. Okay, so I can trim those down shorter. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for that. So I actually kind of like that look. I think it looks kind of neat, right? So here's where we are. All right, so now I need to add some magnets. So I think what I'm going to do, before I add the magnets, I'm going to attach this down to the side of the paper that we prepared earlier. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down to one side, just one side. So I'm going to, this time I'm going to use art glitter glue. I'm going to glue it down to this side, like this. I'm going to carefully get it matched up there. Carefully. I don't know about that. That actually did pretty good. Okay. So I'm not going to glue the whole thing down because I'm kind of trying to gauge where everything is going to sit. So I think I'm going to actually have that go this way, like that. So I'm going to have to trim some more of that tab off. So, matter of fact, I think I'll do it after I glue it down. So, just in case I don't want it to move, I'm going to glue this tab down just like this with my art glitter glue. Right? Make sure it's on there somewhat straight. And then I'm going to cut this extra bit off. Flush with this other piece here. And put my lid on my pen in. I did not make that pen. I get asked about it all the time. That is from another Etsy shop. I will try to remember to link that below. West Texas Sass, I believe. She sent it to me. She was so sweet. Okay. I might have got it a little crooked, but that's okay. All right, so this will be there, like that. And then this is going to, once everything is all said and done, this is going to flip back. I need to kind of prep it. Yeah, but now what I need to do is I need to add the magnets to both sides so that it will stay down. Or I might just add one to the bottom here and one to the top. Should I put like a pull tab, right? A pull tab. That sounds so silly. Okay. Or I could put one up here and one down here. That's what I'll do. Up here and down here. Oh, I can leave it in. Alright, where's my magnets? Alright, these are from the Magnet Baron. I will link him down below. But you can also use like these are small, so I'm wondering, I didn't get the big ones, So I'm wondering if I should use, these are smaller. Let me grab, since it's going to be a little bit of weight on here, let me grab my bigger magnets. Hang on. These are, let me show you the package. These are basic gray magnet disc. They're called small magnets. They're usually called small snaps when you try to Google them, but I will put those in my Amazon list specifically for this album. But since these are bigger, I'm going to use these. And I have enough, yes. So I'm going to use a negative, a positive, positive, negative. Okay. So I'm going to take the backing off of one of these, and I'm going to slide that in here just like that. Press just so it's sticking. It doesn't have, you don't have to stick it to the book page. You could stick it to this cardstock if you prefer, because this is going to get glued down together. And then the same for over here. I'm going to take the backing off. These already have these are not working properly. I wonder if that's mislabeled. They're not going the right way. The stickies are on the same side. Let's flip that one over. Nope. What is wrong with this thing? Okay. Alright, there we go. That one's better. Alright, now I'm going to take the backing off of here. And I'm going to come up here and slip it in between like that. Alright, so I'm going to take this other side and I'm going to flip this over. Right, I'm going to attach it, and then I'm going to draw a circle around it so that I know where to put my glue. And then I'm going to do the same for this piece down here. Take that off, attach it. Oh, forgot what I was doing. And draw a circle around it so I know where to put my glue. Actually, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put glue to the... Am I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to put a dab of glue right there. Right there. Dab of glue. Didn't even need to circle it. I don't think I'm going to attach it to the... Yeah, you know what? I might as well. Might as well. Okay, so we got that. So that's going to go there. Okay. So now I'm going to take the backing off of these magnets right here. Maybe. Like that. Now this we gotta be really careful. We don't want to get glue along this middle part here because that's where the insert is going to be. So on this end here, I am going to get close to this edge, and I'm going to get close to this slit part right there. On just the one side, I'm going to go around the magnet a little bit better. And go down this edge. And I'm going to go down this edge. I'm going to go around that magnet just a little bit. Right? Okay. So now I'm going to take it. I'm going to add it to my covers. Dun dun dun. And I'm going to smush Where's my envelope? What did I do with my, here it is. So this will come open. We haven't glued that shut yet, remember. It'll come open like that. And then this will go in here. Like that. Oh, that'd be so cute. So I am kind of feeling like we need something over here. What do you guys think? I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. I'm still on the fence on this. Should it be on the top here, like this? Or should it be, oh, I wanted to put a paper clip. That's all right, I'll put it on this side. Or should it be cattywamped? Do we have any thoughts? Does anybody have any thoughts? Oh, you know what else? I was thinking about doing book corners. Boy, this video is probably 5 hours long by now. I have these. They're not book corners, but they're, well, they're kind of book corners. They're photo corners. So they were originally silver. These are from Hobby Lobby. And I rusted them. And I was thinking about maybe having them, like one there, and oh, I can't down here because of the slit. Well, maybe, what if I did book corners? I've got those, and then I've got real book corners that we could put on here. I bet you that would be better. That way I could do both front and back. I'm thinking that's going to have to go, Caddy won't. It's just going to have to. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this. I'm just going to make the decision. I'm just making it. I'm feeling like I'm going to have to glue that down too, so. Yep, I'm just going to make this decision. I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it floating around like that anymore. All right, let's go ahead and add these book corners. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to open this up and hammer them. I don't think they'll squeeze. Let me find a hammer. A big old rusted hammer. Let me even see if this will work. Right? I don't know if we're going to do that or not. Well, I mean, it hammered it down, but I should put glue. I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, you guys. Nope, those aren't it. What about squeezing them on? I mean, the hammer did kind of smoosh them a little bit, which it needed to be. But then when you squeeze them on, okay, that's what we'll do. All right, before I continue, let me get some glue in here. Well, these were silver too, and I rusted them. So I'm going to squeeze them. Yeah, these aren't the bestest, I can already tell. They keep wanting to split open. But we're going with it. We're going with it. The other book corners that I have, they're really cool. They're kind of like a flatter book corner. And they fit really nicely onto something like this. Or the Tim Holtz brand is really nice. Alrighty. Do you think we should put them on there? Come on, that corner was just up. Let's try squeezing, then hammering. Oh, I didn't put the glue. Shoot. Well, if that falls off, I'm going to have to come back and put glue. So I might just be able to squeeze it, you guys. Let's just try squeezing. Let's put glue and squeeze. Glue and squeeze. Get it on there, right? And then, like, squeeze it onto the corner there, and then I squeeze it down. No, that one didn't work as well. Okay. Nope. Let's just go ahead. I think this type of book corner that I have here is better for thicker books, if you know what I mean. Like a thicker chipboard. Either way, it's fine. We're working with it. We are working with it. I do like these though. Makes me want to use them somewhere. Like as another like accent piece. Do you think I'm going nuts? I'm adding it. Let's add one more rusty one. Rustier looking one. I love adding metal to my covers. I'm adding it. Why not? I'm just using the art glitter glue. Believe it or not, it is strong enough. And it dries clear. So let's put that right there. Yes. Fixed it because this is a tuck. I don't have anything to put in it yet. And then you flip it open and here's your secret. You could put a picture there, but there is an envelope that we're going to put the insert into. Right? So you could put a picture there. Picture here. I like it. Alright, for this is the insert for that envelope, and I'm just going to trim it out, I think. All the way around. Keep that. So this one is meant to be folded in fours, like a traditional, you know, like you would fold a piece of paper into fours to get it into an envelope or something. That's kind of what this is meant to do. Oh, you know what I didn't get out? Flowers. Should we try to tuck some flowers on the cover? Oh my goodness. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have it folded just like this. And then I'm going to go through. Whoops, I didn't mean to grab that. And I'm going to ink these edges up. All the way around. I need to check out my flowers. I need to see if I'm going to add any. Put that the other way. So that, whoops, that one goes in here. Let's put it in like this. Oh, did I not get that side? I guess not. I don't know what I was doing. Right, so that's in there. And then it goes in there. And I feel like we need to tuck some more things back here. I don't know what yet, but I'm feeling like it's needing something. So, flowers. See, I had actually bought these flowers to go on the cover, but you know what? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we're going to have to do a different project with these flowers. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's specifically what I bought these thicker flowers for. Well, I completely forgot about them. I would have designed it differently, I think, if I'd have remembered. Yeah, see, they just, I completely forgot about my flowers. I got smaller ones. Got butterflies. Right? I just feel like it would look kind of awkward. I have these neutrally flowers. Do we need pink on the cover? What do you think? And of course I've got these little beady flowers. Okay, I don't know. We're gonna look. Let's look. See my label. I still want to see my label. Shoot. You guys. Y'all are probably yelling at me too, going, don't forget your flowers. Well, it's too late now. I done forgot them. Oh well. And I'm going to put these flowers, actually since I opened them, I'm going to go ahead and put them in one of my little crafty trays here. Alright, I'm going to put those flowers back up. And then we have the stencil. I can't forget about my stencil. So, like, what if I put a piece of this down there? That's a thought. Interesting. Right? What do you think? It's a shame. You know what? I can pass it through my sewing machine, even though it's not going to be sewed to the thing. But I can pretend Let me do my little ziggy-zaggy real quick. Even though it's like neutral on neutral, who cares? It'll still have that like look, you know? Oops. Got stand up. So then that can go there. Do you like? I like. Let's do that. I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna use my art glitter glue here, or not my art glitter glue, my Fabri-Tac by Beacon. I don't know if I showed you all that earlier. I'm just gonna run where the stitches are, just run my glue there. There. Yeah. Now I can close up the rest of it. Okay. Get enough glue on there. Come on. I need to let that dry. But that's cute. I like. Me like. Alright, so now I need to figure out if I'm going to put something here. You know, like a little tag here. Or I can wait. Let's wait. Because I still don't know what I'm going to do back here. Oh yeah, dude. I knew one thing I was going to do. Let me cut this out. And I'll be right back. Okay, alrighty. I got this folded, cut out and folded, and I'm going to glue this fatter flap over here to this flap here. Oops, did I go up too high? No. Like that. And so then this one, I think this one would be great right here. In that taller pocket, and then we need to do more on the bottom. We might just go ahead and glue that down. There's so much going on. Let's just do that. We're going to glue this down. Did I already do this already? I don't know if I already messed this up or not. I can't tell. I might have a little. So, I'm just going to get my glitter glue back out. And I'm just going to glue this straight down, I think. Yep. You can always come back and add something right over top of it. But for now, that's what we got. So there, that was simple. Easy, quick, right? The spine, not the rest of it. The rest of it took some time. I was straightening up a little bit, and I was thinking about this envelope here because it will get lost accidentally because of how I glued it. So I was thinking, I wonder if I should like take the flap out like this and leave it like this so that it's, well, it could be hidden for one that way, or I could paper clip it to that so that it doesn't go anywhere. What do you think? I think I'll just leave it like that. And I'm gonna have to put some more glue on my bow here. I probably could have used one of the smaller bows because each size has a bow in it. So maybe if I would have used the medium bow or the small bow, it wouldn't keep doing this like that. So, there. What do you think? Yeah, we'll have to come back and do some more, and add some more maybe to the back. Maybe not specifically just do a video for the back side, But maybe, why not? Maybe that'll be like a little bonus. We'll see. Okay. All right, you guys. I know this one was a long one, and I do apologize for that, but there's just a lot of little bits and pieces that go into creating like the embellishment part of mini album covers. Sorry, I keep hitting my drawers. I have like these slidey drawers right in front of me. Like literally right underneath this is like slidey drawers. It's like a whole built-in thing. Anyway, I keep hitting them. But yeah, and we also need something to go here. We need like a tag or something. We'll figure that out. Maybe we'll do that and the back side and stuff all at the same time. Maybe we'll add some more stuff to inside here. See, boy, oh boy, we're gonna have to talk, you and me, Bo. You're gonna have to stay down. Okay. All right, you guys. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to go ahead and do that before you leave, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And there should be some other videos on the screen that you might enjoy watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.